Hello everybody, welcome to Winging It with Manly Man Matt. That's me anyway. Today we have a team list Tuesday. Manly have actually been named a team this week, so that's always fun. Anyway, so let's get to it. Alright, so we're taking on the Roosters at Four Pines Park. I cannot wait, gonna go to this game. So it's on Sunday, 4:05 p.m, which is a bit late. It's not the latest, obviously. The latest game, 6 o'clock, which is a bit weird. But anyway, pardon me, just a croaky voice. Anyway, we've got the number 1, Tom Trbojevic has been named. Number 2, Tommy Talau has taken over the vacant wing spot by Jason Saab. People thought it was going to be Ruben Garrick, maybe moving back into the wing spot, but as you'll see, they've kept him at centres. So Tommy Talau comes in for his first debut game with Manly. Cannot wait to see it. Should be a cracker. Anyway, number 3 is Kohler. Pretty much the same as last week, last 2 weeks ago. Last round. Number 4 is Garrick. So yeah, he keeps that centre spot, which I think is a good move. He was pretty good. So yeah. Number 5 is Jackson Polo. So pretty much the same apart from Tommy Talau. In the halves, we've got Luke Brooks and Daly Cherry Evans, the same as last round. So what can you say? There's only been a couple of there's only been one change, I think, from the team that beat the Souths. So anyway, number 8 is Paseka. Number 9 is Olakawatu. All right, I've been practicing how to say his name, so hopefully. But number 10 is Aloe. Fuck, I almost messed that up. Yeah, Josh Aloe. Yeah. Anyway, how is Olakawatu easier to say? Anyway. Oh, wait. It goes Aloe, then Olakawatu. Whoops. Anyway, number 12 is Ben Trbojevic, and number 13 is Jake Trbojevic. So, on the bench, we've got Carl Lawton, who had an injury, but has been named to play. So, whether or not the game day changes, you never know. An hour out from kickoff, you never know. Anyway, Corey Waddell is on the bench as well. Same with Ethan Bullymore and Nathan Brown. Nathan Brown, I love that inclusion. So, awesome. So, Jake Arthur is the replacement, number 18, yeah. So, the Roosters, they've really got the same lineup apart from Dom Young is back. He's back from that injury sustained while versing Manly in a trial. And Jared Waerea-Hargreaves is meant to be back. Has been named, but you never know. Game day changes. Spencer Leniu, however you say his name, obviously got an 8-week ban, so he's out, obviously, until round 10, I think. Anyway, but yeah, should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. It should be amazing. I'm gonna go the Seagulls, obviously. Being a Seagulls, tragic. I'm gonna go the Seagulls by 6. I think we'll just have enough class to get over the line. But my tips for last week were absolutely shocking, so I wouldn't listen to what I say, but I'm just giving my little opinion that doesn't mean anything. Here I am talking on the internet. Anyway, let's get to, we'll go through some of the other games, and basically won't go through every single thing like I did with this. I'll just name who I think, or not who I think, notable entries. That's the word, notable. Anyway, we'll get to that right now. Rabbitohs v Broncos. So, in Brisbane, pretty sure. But anyway, let's go through let's not go through the entire lineup. Let's just do the notes. Pia Cora has been named to play despite the injury. Reynolds has been named despite the injury as well. So Jensen will be over to Powell. I don't know. He used to be able to say it to Powell, but he even used to call himself Kapow. But anyway. Rabbitohs, Duncan is in for Jai Arrow. And Shaquille Mitchell has been named in at the bench spot. If I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Anyway, it's a bit too hard to read, just, remember. Anyway, so the Sharks and the Bulldogs. Sharks, Rudolph is in, Toby Rudolph, and Royce Hunt is on the bench. Bulldogs, Connor Tracy is in over Addo Carr. And Cherry is the 18th man, which I don't understand. Bronson Cherry should be playing. He should be good enough to play. So, anyway. So, yeah, that's the Sharks and the Bulldogs. Not too many changes. The Panthers and the Eels. So, Panthers get a boost in Sorensen and Luke Kenny. I think, where is it? There it is. Yeah, they're back. They're back in. So, yeah, should be a bit of a boost for them. Garner has been moved to the bench. And yeah, the Eels are the same as the ones that dismantled the Bulldogs. The Raiders. Seb Chris is back. Back in, I think, the fullback spot, or one of the spots. Anyway, Hopewade is back to the wing. So he'll move back there, which he should do a fine job. Kotrick is the 18th man. He's been moved down, which is unfortunate for him. And Danny Levi has been named despite the injury. So he got an injury round one and had to leave, I think. And yeah, he's been named, so whatever. The Tigers, though, this is their first round. So there's been a bunch of moves. Galvin is in the halves. So Caesar is in the bench. Caesar's in the bench spot, which is a bit weird, but anyway. Bateman's at lock, and Samuela Fainu is on the bench. So there's a few different thingies there, a few little surprises. Should be pretty good. Looking forward to seeing how the Tigers go this year, just because I now know a few Tigers fans, and I do want to see them do somewhat well. Not winning the premiership, but anyway, somewhat well. Anyway, the Cowboys and the Knights. The Cowboys are the same team that dismantled the Dolphins. So, I mean, why would you change? They put 43 points on a hapless Dolphins team. Anyway, the Knights. So, Jenkins is on the wing. Pierce Paul is actually starting at the number 12 spot. So, that's pretty cool. He was on the bench last week, I think, and he impressed a lot, so he's in the starting side. Woo, go Pierce Paul. And Cartwright is on the bench. So he moved up from the 18th man. He was 18th man, and apparently he's now been promoted to the starting side. So that's pretty decent. The Storm and Warriors, pretty boring. They're both the same. As I change over my page, because I had to write 2 pages of notes. So the next game is the last game. Or you've got the Manly Seagulls and the Sydney Roosters, which we've already covered. But the Dolphins and the Dragons. Dragons had a really good win. Everyone couldn't believe it. I believed it. One of the guys at work apparently tipped the Titans without realising that, there was a few players missing. But anyway, Dolphins. They've shuffled up their half pairing. Katoa now is at 7. He starts at the 7. Meaning O'Sullivan is in reserves. So, yeah. Avarillo is making his debut from the Dogs, coming over to the Dolphins. So he makes his debut in the centres alongside Farnworth. So that should be pretty good centre pairing. I like it. Aiken's in the second row, Ewan Aiken. So that's pretty cool. And Jared Wallace is on the bench. So I don't think he played last week. The Dragons, though. Leilua has been named to start. So coming off that ban, he's now playing for the Dragons. Should be good. I always I rated him highly when he was at the Raiders. I think he was at the Raiders. Yeah, or the Tigers. I don't know, whichever one. He was somewhere. But anyway, Blake Lawrie has been named to play despite his injury, so should be good. I do like Blake Lawrie, especially when him and Lomax were on one of Matty John's shows, I think, with Fletch and Hindy, and they were doing impressions of the old coach Anthony Griffin. That was fun. And Fatila Mariner has been named on the bench. Couldn't read my notes there for a sec. Anyway, should be a good round of mixed games. Yeah, there should be. The NRL have really done a good job with their fixturing. So, but anyway, that's going to be it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I even forgot to put little Tom Trebojevic in the video. You should be there. Oh, there. Yeah. Anyway, catch you all later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hug a loved one, kick a ball, shoot some hoops, get your tips right. Anyway, catch you all later. Peace.